welcome back to my channel. My name is Coralie and welcome to episode 4 of the Wealthy Girl Diaries. So this series is all about my self-employment journey, my journey to raising my net worth, my goals to making, first of all, $5,000 a month, and then I'm gonna up that to hopefully one day making my way towards a 6-figure year. And currently within these episodes, I am focused on getting freelance clients because as of right now, I am in Germany, but I'm only in Germany for 2 more weeks before I fly home to Australia. So technically, I am unemployed right now. I was working an office job here in Germany, but I had to leave that because I have to fly home. So my only source of income is freelance work. I have a tutoring position. I do YouTube, but my current goal is to get some video editing clients. So the main focus of this episode, the previous episodes, upcoming episodes, is growing my self-employed freelance business, finding clients, and overall raising how much money I can make completely self-employed to the point where hopefully I won't have to get a full-time job or a part-time job. I can completely take care of myself by my earnings that I make throughout this series. So let's dive straight into it and see if we can get any clients this week and see how much money we can make being completely self-employed. So let's dive into it.
No. Pretty Caroline, stone cold stunner. She was a winner, started working at the dime. Serves as a reminder to count your blessings, 'cause it's telling first.
Okay, so we are starting this Wealthy Girl Diaries episode off nice and strong. I've had a productive morning so far. I have just uploaded a video, my March budget breakdown video, to go live tomorrow morning. So that is going up for members now. I always put videos up for members a day early. So I've spent my morning finishing up this video, going through the final edit, making the thumbnail, all that sort of stuff. And now we have a few more productive things to do. So I have 4 more assignments to mark, well actually 3 assignments and 1 exam, but they pay the same at the end of the day. So that is another $180, I think it is. But most importantly, I woke up to a response to one of my applications on Upwork and I had another test edit. So I threw that together this morning as well. It was quite a quick edit. He sent through like 5 different clips varying of about 30 seconds and I just put it together. He didn't want to see any music, transitions, text, anything like that. He just wanted to see how I edited the clips together. So I did that. It didn't take that long, maybe like 30 minutes or so. So I've uploaded that to Google Drive and sent that off to him for approval. He'll either like my editing style and we might work together, or he won't. Either way, it is a great experience, and anytime I hear back from Upwork is amazing because a lot of the times once you send out applications, they never get seen and you never hear from them again. So I am happy that this one got seen, and that is another test edit in the bag. So that is 2 test edits now that I have officially done. 1 didn't go anywhere, totally fine. This one, we'll wait and see. Hopefully we get a response today or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this person is also working in America, so they're probably in bed right now, so I probably won't hear anything until tomorrow. But fingers crossed, I hopefully get another client out of this. But yeah, this is kind of my first official day.
I didn't get that.
This is kind of my first official day of unemployment because today is a Tuesday, which I would normally be at work. And right now I'm not at work. So I'm making the most of it and being productive. I went for a nice long walk to the shop this morning. It was like 6 Ks all up, almost 10,000 steps, which is a great way to start my day. And then yeah, I've been editing my video and for a potential client. And now it's time to do a little bit of marketing. So nice and productive, and we're starting the week strong. Hopefully this is a good episode of the Wealthy Girl Diaries, and we make some progress with clients and making money as a freelancer. So I'm gonna get to work now. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
I wanna run away, wanna make mistakes now.
Okay, hello. It is Wednesday. I am currently editing the third vlog in the Wealthy Girl Diaries, and I am going insane. Final Cut Pro keeps crashing on me. My hard drive isn't working properly. I don't know whether the issue is with Final Cut Pro, if it's with the SD card and the camera that all of this has been recorded on, whether it's my hard drive. I don't know, but I'm going insane. Like, I've literally had to force turn off my laptop a minimum of like 5 times already this morning, and it's only 9:30 in the morning because Final Cut Pro is crashing and then it is freezing the entire computer, and I am just having a bad time. I am so excited to go home and have my Mac Mini, like my desktop, to edit on, because this is just insane. I don't know, like I said, if it's the laptop, the program, the SD card, the hard drive, but either way, it's driving me insane. It keeps freezing, and it's at the point where I may have to edit the entire thing again, which I'm just bloody fingers crossed hoping that doesn't happen, because I've put many hours into editing that vlog. But that's my morning so far. But let's take it over here real quick and calm down a little bit. Like, I'm gonna have to go for a walk. I'm getting very frustrated. But yeah, other than hating Final Cut Pro with all my guts right now, it's been an okay morning. I've marked an assignment and an exam first thing this morning, so that's $90 right there, and then I've just been spending the rest of my time trying to edit. Trying being the key word there. But yeah, the most important update here is about the test edit that I did yesterday. So I got that done, sent off to the person, etc., etc. They got back to me this morning and they said that they will review it, etc., get back to me within 24 hours. So I'm assuming they're reviewing everyone that they had to a test edit and then picking their favorite. So hopefully my next update will be whether that worked out and whether I have a new editing client or not. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that is my day. I am very annoyed with Final Cut Pro, and I'm just so ready to be editing on something other than my laptop, because clearly it is struggling as of late, because I've had a lot of issues, which I'm starting to think maybe it's the hard drive, because I had that issue editing a video that I talked about in, I think it was the last episode, and the hard drive just completely crashed on me after I updated Final Cut Pro. Maybe it's the Final Cut Pro update. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna have to go for a walk, touch some grass, you know how it is. But yeah, that is my Wednesday. Other than that, it's a good day so far. Like I said, it's only 9:30 in the morning, and I've already marked 2 assignments, and then I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day editing, playing around with thumbnails, doing all that sort of stuff. But that is the update. Self-employed life is going great so far. But really, it is. I'm having a great time. Besides Final Cut Pro, I'm having a great time. So it has been a nice, productive start to the morning as usual. I'm much more of a morning person than an evening night person, so I'm always most productive in the morning. So I always get up and go. Like, if I'm going to do my work, I'm going to do it in the morning. If I'm going to film, I'm going to do it in the morning. But yeah, so far I have marked 2 assignments, replied to some emails. So that's $90 worth of freelancing in my tutoring position, and I have made a bunch of thumbnails. I am actually really far ahead in terms of videos for the first time in a very long time, and it feels amazing. I have 3 videos done and ready to go, which is amazing. So that's probably like 2 weeks worth of videos, which is a bit of a relief because obviously I'm going to be traveling home to Australia at some point and that's going to throw me off a little bit, so it's nice to be ahead. So yeah, I've got 3 videos in the bag and then I'm working on this one, which when this one's done, that'll make 4. Okay, so what we're all waiting for is the update from the person I did the test edit for, and they got back to me this morning and they said they went with another editor, which is totally fine. I'm not that experienced as an editor yet, so it's not surprising, but they did say they were interested in hiring me as a social media manager instead. So I'd be the type of person that uploads the videos, creates the thumbnails, does all the hashtags, all that sort of stuff. So there is still a potential job opportunity with this person. He asked me if I was interested in that position and I said that he was, and then he hasn't replied again yet because it's like 12 in the morning. So I guess I will hear back tonight or tomorrow morning. But yeah, I mean, I obviously didn't get the editing job, but the possibility of a social media management job is just as exciting, so I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But yeah, other than that, there's not much going on. It's a pretty slow day. Like, I've done the majority of the work that I need to do. It is a beautiful day. It's like 18 degrees or something, so I'll probably go for lots of walks around the cute little country German town that I'm in and soak that up while I'm still here. But yeah, that is the update. We have made $90 from freelancing and we are ahead by 3 videos, which feels so good. There's nothing I love more than being ahead and having YouTube videos finished and ready to upload. It makes me feel so good.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly.
Okay, so it has been a couple days since I've updated you on everything. Not much has been happening. I've just been doing my marking, my tutoring stuff, all that sort of stuff. I haven't really been applying for any jobs on Upwork, mainly because I'm running low on connects and I don't really want to buy any more. I was supposed to have a call with the person who talked about social media management, but he ended up cancelling that because he got too busy and he said he would get back to me in writing what he wants to talk about, but he hasn't done that yet, which is totally fine. But yesterday I did get all the footage for episode 1 of the boat documentary series that I'm going to be editing, and I am so excited to dive into that and get started on episode 1. This will be a great way to see what the documentary style is going to be like, what type of footage I'm working with, and I just can't wait. I am definitely in a mood to just sit down and spend a few hours editing, so I will get to that today. I went for a nice long walk this morning. I walked to the shop, which is a town over. It's around 6 kilometers, like to and from, 3 kilometers each way to the shop. So that was like an hour 15 or so worth of walking this morning. So I've got that out of the way now. I feel like I can settle down and get some good editing in. But yeah, there's not much to update you on, and I don't think there will be too much to update you guys on while I'm still here in Germany, because I am a little bit limited to what I can do, like being in a completely different time zone to what I'm going to be in a couple weeks time, and then also not having my desktop or anything like that. But yeah, just a quick little update, and I'm very much looking forward to diving in to episode 1 and getting editing. So let's do that, I guess. Good morning, everyone. So a little bit of a video editing update. I have finished the rough cut of episode 1 of the boat documentary that I'm working on. So all I've got to do now is go through and do all the finer details like transitions, sound, background music, text additions, color correction, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to enjoy working on that. I always quite enjoy the finer detail section of the edit. I find that quite fun. That's when the video really comes to life. But just as excitingly, I actually have another test edit this morning. So an Upwork job that I applied for a couple weeks ago got back to me, and I have another test edit, which I'm super excited about because this girl that I'm doing the test edit for, she's actually kind of blowing up on YouTube. Like within the last 30 days, I think she's gained like 20,000 subscribers. So she is quickly on the road towards 100K, which is then, you know, the road to a milli. So it would be good to get on board with her now and become her editor and grow with her. But yeah, obviously she said in the message where she sent me all of her footage and stuff, she is test editing a couple different editors because you never just test edit with one editor. So who knows? I will just try my best and see what happens. But at the end of the day, it's good practice, and it would be really cool to work with her because she's like a lifestyle fitness girly. So she's right up my alley. She's the type of content I would enjoy watching. So I also enjoy editing it. But yeah, I'll put a couple hours into that this morning. She sent the whole video across, but for the test edit, I only have to do like 1 to 2 minutes so she can get an idea of how I work. I put together the intro of a video and the start of the video. But yeah, at the end of the day, if I don't get the gig, that is totally fine. It is good practice to be doing all of this. And for example, once the boat documentary videos start going live, I can then link that into my portfolio, and hopefully that's a way to get more clients as well. But if anything, this has kind of just shown me that Upwork is definitely worth it, although I don't like spending money on it to buy things like connects. It is worth it because I mean, I got the boat documentary through Upwork, and the couple test edits that I've already done have also been through Upwork. So far I've done 2 other test edits which didn't go anywhere. They went with other editors, which is totally fine. I'm not the most experienced, I get it. But yeah, I mean, it's slow and steady, but I will eventually get my clients through Upwork because the trickle of test edits keep coming in. But yeah, I'm super excited about this one because like I said, she's the type of content I would watch anyway, so it is really fun to edit. But yeah, I feel like I've really found my calling when it comes to freelancing. Like I've always enjoyed the copywriting, the social media post creation jobs that I've been doing freelancing. I enjoy them and I would continue doing them, but they don't excite me anywhere near as much as video editing does. I don't know what it is. I just love it. I find it so creative and fun, and I am so incredibly passionate about it. And I am so excited that I've finally decided to do this as my freelance thing. I feel like all I've been doing lately is editing, whether it's my own content or test edits or this documentary. I've been doing a lot of editing lately and I have been loving it. The only downside is I'm working on my laptop, which is fine. It would just be easier to be working on my desktop and a big monitor back home, which I go home in like 3 weeks, so it's not too far away. But yeah, that's the update. I have another test edit and we'll see how this goes. I will edit for a little bit this morning and get the video off to her as soon as possible so she can decide if she wants to work with me or not, or if she wants to go with one of the other editors, and then we'll go from there. Even just doing a test edit is good for my skills at becoming a better editor. But yeah, that's the update. I am going to edit for a little bit. So as per usual, let's edit.
Trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed, you left fast life.
Okay, so I have finished the test edit. I ended up sending 1 minute, 15 seconds worth of footage, and it took me 2 hours to edit. I definitely put a lot of time and effort into it, and I am pretty happy with it. So fingers crossed she's also happy with it. I feel like I copied her style pretty well. And yeah, I mean, I've got high hopes, but then again, at the same time, like I said earlier, if she chooses someone else, that's totally fine. I still appreciate the opportunity. But yeah, that's it. The test is finished, sent off, and now I'll just wait to hear back with what she has to say. Hello everybody. So it has been a couple days since my last update because the plan was that I would wait a couple days, I'd hear back on this test edit, and then I'd update you guys on whether I had the position or not, but I haven't heard anything back, which is getting a little bit frustrating because this has happened twice now. Although I will say she did message me saying she would get back to me by Friday, and it is only Monday, so I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, or I might reach out and just send a quick little follow-up message, just, asking if there's any updates or anything like that, because I mean, life happens, things get busy, I totally get it, but it has been a little bit frustrating because I do these test edits, I send them off, and then the people just never reply to me, which if I don't get the position, that is totally fine, but I would really appreciate a sorry I went with somebody else, because then I can stop thinking about it, I can move on, I can try and find new clients. But it is only Monday, so I might send her a follow-up message and see what happens. But hi, it is Monday and I had a brilliant weekend. So on Saturday night, I actually saw Chase Atlantic, which is my favorite band in the whole world. And it was amazing because it was like two worlds combining, because I am Australian, Chase Atlantic are Australian. I've known them since, their very first. I've known them since Anchor Tattoo. If you know, you know. But yeah, I've seen them live in Australia a couple times before, but this was really special because it was like two worlds combining, because I am Australian, they are Australian. I saw them live here in Hamburg with my German boyfriend, so it was really special. But I'm gonna put a couple clips from the show in because I just love that band so much and I had so much fun. So enjoy. This was the opening show of their Lost in Heaven UK Europe tour. So yeah, I can't believe it's over, because this show always felt like it was signifying the end of my trip here in Germany, because the show was on the 12th of April and I leave at the start of May. So that's kind of it for me. All that's left to do is really pack now. So yeah, but in saying that, I think I'm going to end this episode of the Wealthy Girl Diaries here because I have nothing to report on. Today is going to be pretty chill. I'm probably going to start packing, which is crazy. And I have 2 assignments to mark, so that's $90 worth of tutoring money right there. But I have no updates on the video editing side of things and with my potential client. I was really excited about this one too. I felt like I did a really good job copying her style and like editing how she would want the video edited, but we'll see. I mean, she could still get back to me, but I feel like at this point I don't have the position. She's probably messaged the person she did want to hire, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is episode 4 of the Wealthy Girl Diaries, which is crazy. I don't know if there'll be another one in Germany. I'll probably do like a couple clips over here, but I feel like the next Wealthy Girl Diaries are gonna start up back home in Australia, which is crazy when I'm looking for work, looking for clients, and I'm back home settling in. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying this series so far. I am loving making it, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Ooh.